For 25 years, Trans-Frontier Conservation Areas, or TFCAs, have come to represent a visionary and deeply inspiring approach to conservation and development in Southern Africa. These breathtaking cross-border protected areas were established in recognition that the vast, untamed natural resources spanning national boundaries are precious, shared treasures, rich in biodiversity and teeming with life, whose survival holds profound significance for both the ecological health of our planet and the socio-economic well-being of rural communities.
There is still a need for us to make sure that we establish more TFCAs in order for our local people to benefit. With the member states committed to the regional integration on TFCAs, this will drive TFCA to grow more within the SADC region.
The robust legal and institutional framework for TFCAs is grounded in several pioneering regional agreements, including the 1999 SADC Protocol on Wildlife Conservation and Law Enforcement, which champions the promotion of conservation of shared wildlife resources through the establishment of TFCAs.
We are gathered here today to celebrate and witness a historic moment in our collaboration for the conservation of our shared natural and cultural heritage.
The 2023 to 2033 SADC program for TFCAs further reaffirms the commitment to nurture these landscapes as practical examples for regional integration, while steadfastly advancing the dignity, resilience, and prosperity of local communities.
For the groups that have come, for the children that have accompanied us, it is a beauty to see you. For what we discuss here is your heritage.
Today, 13 awe-inspiring TFCAs stretch across the SADC region, safeguarding an astonishing diversity of transboundary landscapes and seascapes. Their structures range from the elegantly simple Trans-Frontier parks, like the iconic Kgalagadi Trans-Frontier Park, to vast, intricate mosaics of protected areas, communal lands, and private concessions, exemplified by the magnificent Kavango Zambezi TFCA, a living testament to nature's grandeur and complexity.
Achieving coexistence in these complex landscapes we call TFCAs. You need coordination, collaboration, and understanding. I came to realize how intricately connected the culture of the people can be linked to a river system. People depend on the fisheries, people depend on the flooding pattern for their transportation, for their farming. It's also important for the wildlife habitats.
The management authorities had quite long protocols, and we saw quite a number of illegal activities taking place unchecked. We have structures that provide for joint sensitization of the communities living along the borderline. Now, officers can just cross the boundaries, do the work.
Malawi and Zambia, we work as one. So in one camp, there are two countries.
It's something that we're really proud of. So it's a very exciting thing to be in a landscape that can be, collaboratively managed, as it's the case of the Malawi-Zambia TFCA.
The SADC Tourism Program 2020 to 2030 offers a bold and comprehensive roadmap for the sustainable development of tourism that celebrates rather than exploits the natural world.
I have great respect for the Orange River. It seems quite sometimes, but there's places where it is quite deep. It is very important for South Africa and Namibia to work together, especially with our trips, with our kayaking trips. One night you sleep on the South African side, the other night on the Namibian side, just for the clients to experience the collaboration of two countries and to be in both countries at once.
If we make it easy for people to move freely, then we are guaranteed of more business. We are guaranteed of bettering our economy. I think the people, when they see the falls for the first time, they feel like they are in some very special place. And indeed, they are at a special place.
Across Southern Africa, TFCAs are proving that borders don't have to divide nature and people, But the creation of TFCAs is not without its challenges. However, through incredible collaborative efforts, we have turned these into immense successes. The Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park, straddling Botswana and South Africa, became the world's first transfrontier park in 1999, with seamless movement of tourists within the landscape. It set the stage for others to follow, boosting wildlife movement and tourism across national boundaries. Lubombo TFCA, shared between Eswatini, Mozambique and South Africa, includes the first marine TFCA in Africa. These marine protected areas within TFCAs play a vital role in conserving ocean biodiversity and supporting the livelihoods of coastal communities. In the Great Limpopo TFCA, stretching across Mozambique, South Africa and Zimbabwe, elephant migration routes have been restored, and efforts to ease tourist border crossings are gaining traction. The Kavango Zambezi TFCA, the world's largest terrestrial TFCA with the largest contiguous population of elephants. The Univisa allows easier access for travel, and a new birding route is drawing eco-tourists from around the globe. Between Namibia and South Africa, the Richtersveld TFCA celebrates desert biodiversity and indigenous heritage with a new botanical garden that opened in 2024. The Greater Mapungubwe TFCA, shared by Botswana, Zimbabwe and South Africa, safeguards critical wildlife corridors and protects one of the richest archaeological landscapes in Africa. The Maloti Drakensberg TFCA, shared between Lesotho and South Africa, with its cross-border mountain heritage attracting adventure tourists from across the globe. Up the coast, the Iona Skeleton Coast TFCA linking Angola and Namibia is seeing signs of ecological recovery. Niassa Salu TFCA, shared between Tanzania and Mozambique, is the second largest in the SADC region, protecting the largest contiguous populations of lion and wild dog. And the momentum continues. New treaties are paving the way for future conservation linkages, like the Lower Zambezi Mana Pools and Zimoza TFCAs signed between 2023 and 2024. The SADC TFCAs, together with their long-standing partners, continue to stand as beacons of hope for international cooperation, conservation excellence, and community empowerment. Yet the survival of these wild sanctuaries is not guaranteed. They remain under constant threat from climate change, human encroachment, and short-term economic pressures. Protecting these irreplaceable landscapes, where the earth still breathes with ancient rhythms and wilderness reigns, is a race against time, a call to cherish the natural heritage that sustains all life. Together, we celebrate progress and look forward to safeguarding Southern Africa's natural heritage for future generations to come.